Okay, I'm going to hope that I'm still live on Facebook. I just got back on YouTube. I apologize for that interruption. It's that time of day during this weird period. Everyone's getting on the internet, and it is messing with my service. So I apologize for the distraction, but we're going to go ahead and get back to it. So we're talking about switch feet and then roundhouse kick. So same idea. As soon as you switch, as soon as that foot hits the ground, you should be able to throw a kick and respond. Okay? So we're going to start with my right foot. So I'm going to switch with my open stance with my left foot back. Ready? And left shot! One more time. Left shot! So as soon as you land, you should explode off of that kick. No hesitation. Again, after the kick, you should still be able to bounce and be mobile. You should be able to move in any direction. Your balance should be good after the kick. If you're falling over, then you're shifting your weight a little too much. You're getting ahead of yourself, or maybe the form of everything just isn't right. All right. Ready? We're going to do this 5 times, so your right foot should be in front. Ready? And bounce. Set. And ha! Basha! Good! Basha! This time I'll switch so you can see. Ready? Set! Basha! Ne! Basha! Dase! Basha! And switch feet. Let's do the other side. Ready? Same idea. Bounce. Ah! Basha! Good! Basha! Oops, so this way. Set! Basha! Ne! Basha! Last one. That's it! Basha! And roll. All right. So that was switch feet and then roundhouse kick. Now sometimes a short getaway and response with the front foot is ideal because it's just quick and you see an opening, and that's just the best tool to pull out of the old toolbox. So being able to get away and then just really quickly hop is a good tool to have as well. But again, you've got to be stable after the kick. You got to be ready to do something else as well, because there may be another kick coming at you. You may need to get away, or maybe you'll follow up with another kick. So remember what I said about getting away small. If we're trying to get away, it's because we're evading an attack so that we could then respond with a very quick counterattack. So don't get away big, not a hop. You should hear sliding motion, and then really quickly just whip a kick out. Ha! Ha! I tripped myself up. Technique. So this is about scoring points and trying to get a really easy 2-point kick in. All right. So we're gonna do 5 times. Right leg is back. So we're gonna start with the left foot first, and then we'll switch sides to do the other side. Ready? We're gonna bounce. And my count. Now, Pasha. Two. Pasha. Se. Pasha. Ne. Pasha. That's it. Pasha. Other side. Ready? Yeah. Pasha. Two. Pasha. Se. Pasha. Ne. Pasha. That's it. Pasha. And follow. Easy, quick kicks. Just to throw out and try to score really quick 2 points. Little running step. Now, this is hard to control, even for more advanced students, because sometimes, especially when that adrenaline is going, we end up going faster than we can end up coming to a stop and controlling to do a kick. So a really quick run step, run, and then finishing with a roundhouse kick. Hey! Pasha! So again, you should still have good balance at the end. You should feel like you can respond with a second kick or a third kick after you get done throwing that first one. All right, so we'll do 5. Right leg back. So we're going to respond with the front leg. So the first leg is going to be the left leg. Ready? Bounce. 5 times. And up. Pasha. Good. Pasha. Se. Pasha. Ne. Pasha. That's it. Pasha. 2 sides. Ready? And up. Pasha. Good. Pasha. Se. Pasha. Ne. Pasha. That's it. Pasha. And roll. All right. Everyone should be sweating up pretty good by now. As always, you're going to find one side that's easier to execute techniques than the other. That's normal. That's natural. But our job is to try to make both sides feel as equal as possible. Now, for some people, trying to get them completely equal may never happen, but we keep striving to make it happen and pushing ourselves to that next step forward, always working towards that next level of development. Okay? All right. So we did quick getaway, back foot roundhouse. Switch feet, roundhouse. Get away, roundhouse kick. Running step, roundhouse kick. So these are all different ways of trying to do some good motion, learning your balance, learning coordination to do different motions in different directions, exploding off of the opposite direction than you've been moving. it's much, much more difficult than it sounds, as I'm sure most of you know. It doesn't come naturally, but with practice, you're able to do it more and more. All right, moving on. Next, jumping back kick. We did back kick. Did we do back kick already? I just did a back kick video on YouTube, so feel free to check that out. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. So back kick. Whenever we're doing turning exercises or turning motions, remember we do head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. You should be able to execute a back kick fluid, naturally, and quick. Rasha! Rasha! Should feel fluid, easy, natural. So, if I do remember correctly, we did go over back kick. It is on our Facebook page. So if you want to go back over that, please feel free to go back. But I'm going to move on to jumping back kick real quick, so that we can always have a forward progression in these classes. Now, jumping back kick. Jumping back kick is a heck of a lot easier than most people think it is. People panic about jumping, and they think that it changes everything, when really the only thing that jumping does on the back kick is make it quicker and even more powerful, because we're increasing our rate of turn. Excuse me. So a back kick, nice and easy, real quick. Fast. Fast. You don't have to jump high. If you're doing a high jumping back kick, it should be because you're doing a board break, and that really is the time to show off when we're doing board breaks. But in sparring, the higher you jump, the longer it takes for you to come down, and as long as you're not ready to do that next technique, you are at risk. So, jumping back kick is just a back kick where you happen to be jumping. Again, the turn, a jumping back kick's turn ends right here. That's it. You're doing a 45-degree turn. That's it. If you do more than that, then you're probably going to end up doing a jumping, spinning, flying side kick, which is a much bigger motion. It's harder to get away with, and it's just not as powerful as that back kick. So you should just get in your head that a jumping back kick ends right here. Ha! Ha! If you're turning more than that, the only extra amount of turn would be your shoulders, so that when you kick, you have more torque, more power extending the kick. That's it. Your hips don't turn anymore. Ha! Ha! Let's try doing this 5 times. We're doing both directions. We'll start with our right foot back. Again, by the time you're done, your bum should be facing your iPad or computer or whatever you're doing, whatever you're using to view this class. So make sure, again, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. 5 times, my count. Ha! Ha! Good. Ha! Se. Ha! Ne. Ha! Dase. Ha! Switch feet, switch sides, outside. Ready? Ha! Ha! Good. Ha! Se. Ha! Ne. Ha! Dase. Ha! So that's the end of the turn. Now, a good way to practice, you could do this on a bob. I like to have my students do this up against the wall. That way, they learn real quick if they're trying to kick a little too early or if they're trying to use too much effort into this motion. So instead of starting with the full power of the kick, we're trying to learn how to control the turn and get the chamber. We do start with a higher jump for beginners learning the jumping back kick because it's easier to learn this kick if you have more time. Again, most people are panicked about jumping and kicking at the same time. So if you give more time to do the whole motion, they're probably going to have a higher success rate. So what I ask them to do is just jump, turn, and touch the wall. Not kick it, but just touch it. Ha! Ha! That's it. That way we learn to control the turn, we learn how to do the jump, and try to get all the body timing correctly. Because this right here, this is the hard part. Once you get past this, it's just the extension. That's the easy part. So if we can learn how to wind the spring up first, letting it go is very, very simple. So if you don't have a wall to touch, let's just do this in place. Try to do a higher jump, but try not to do any additional rotation. Jump a little higher, ha, and come down. Ha! Okay? I'm going to use Bob for demonstration purposes. On this one, feel free to jump as high as you want. That way you're going to get some extra exercise out of it, and you'll have more time to get it right. Okay? We're going to do this 5 times on each foot, my count. Ready? And up. Good. Up. Set. Up. Neck. Up. That's it. Up. Switch feet. Other side. Ready? And up. Up. Good. Up. Set. Up. Neck. Up. That's it. Up. And roll. Hopefully everybody was comfortable doing that. You didn't find yourself over rotating. This is a really good way to learn the jump and the turn, because especially if you're up against the wall, you're going to learn real quick that you're over rotating, and you'll figure out how not to turn so much and turn just the right amount. Okay? So, sparring style, jumping back kick. Only the amount that you need to leave the ground. I mean, we're talking less than an inch. We leave the ground to take away the friction so that our motion can be faster. We turn faster, we kick faster, we end up with a much, much more powerful kick. If you're not comfortable with doing the full kick just yet, try continuing on with just the turn in the chamber. Get comfortable with that. But if you're used to the jumping back kick and you want to join along with that, let's go ahead. We'll do that 5 times each foot. Ready? Let's bounce. And out. Ha! Good. Ha! Set. Ha! Neck. Let's switch feet. Ha! Other side. Ready? And ah! Ha! Two! Ha! Say! Ha! Ne! Ha! That's it! Ha! And low. Well, I do apologize for yet again another technical glitch. I guess those are the times that we're in, and it happened almost the exact same time last time. So I think it just has to do with how many people are jumping on the internet during these times when we're quarantined and really just stealing the bandwidth. But thank you so much for joining the class. This one was very active. I hope that it was a really good workout, and I hope that you got a lot from it. We'll be doing this again on Friday. Again, the beginner class is at 3:30. If you want to do that one as a warm-up, feel free, but we will be doing this class 4:40 on Friday. Feel free to check us out on our Facebook page, on our YouTube channel. You can follow us on Instagram. If you'd like more information about our school, go to mytigerspirit.com. I'm Master Jansen, and once again, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to share it with me. Let's go ahead and finish properly. Ready? And cookie, got it. Sound limke, and you're dismissed. Have a wonderful day.